Hello, and welcome to my channel, Dirt's a Nerd, where today I am reacting to the 7th episode of Hazbin Hotel! Hello, Rosie. So, I guess we're going to Cannibal Town. Okay, I wanted to talk about Sara because I didn't really get into it in the last video. The way I interpreted Sara, and this could be me projecting because I've definitely met these people, but the way I saw her is that she cares a lot about protecting her image. It seems like she has carefully crafted this image of virtue, of moral perfection. She's this strong leader that knows the right thing to do and will always do it, and is just trusted by her people, and also is unquestioningly followed by her people. She has that unquestioning control in heaven. Here's the problem. If a sinner demon actually became redeemed and went to heaven, eventually they'd probably tell people what it's like in hell, because, hey, who's not curious? But eventually it would get out that exterminations were happening in hell and that Sara okayed it, and then suddenly this image of this morally superior being is shattered, and people will probably start questioning her leadership, and suddenly her control is gone too. So I kind of read that as the motivation behind her rigging the trial, because when she was talking to Adam and she said protecting heaven was my only reason for agreeing to the exterminations, I felt like she was reiterating that to herself just as much as to Adam and Lute, because Adam wasn't paying attention. He doesn't care. And Lute might have been listening, but we know that she doesn't see the moral quandary about killing sinner demons. So I feel like that's a line that she has repeated to herself many, many times. I do think she believes what she is doing is the right thing. She's made herself believe that. No one wants to admit that they're the bad guy. I also think that's her primary motivation for keeping it all a secret, too. You know, it wasn't to save Emily from the burden of this terrible decision. Nah. Nah. It was to protect her image. Now, does she care about protecting heaven? Yes, absolutely. I'm not saying she doesn't. I'm just saying that her motivations aren't that pure. At least that's not how I'm reading her. Because if she cared more about protecting heaven than protecting her own image, she should be jumping at the chance for souls to be redeemed and come to heaven. Increasing the numbers in heaven while decreasing the numbers in hell, all without the violent methods like Charlie was offering her the golden ticket to the chocolate factory here. Come on now. She should have been encouraging that and praying that it would work, not trying to sabotage it. Charlie learning the truth about Vaggie really hit her hard. The horror in her expression, the way she dropped to her knees. They're gonna have problems. So, let's see what happens. So let's begin episode 7. Hello, Rosie.
So, where are your wings?
Nifty, I don't have...
Did you ever think maybe she's sensitive about her lack of wings? Just like her lack of tits?
There it is! Girl! But see, Angel covered it up with a joke, but I think he actually was like, she might be a little sensitive about that.
And where is Miss Fearless Leader anyway?
Oh, look at Sir Benches, he's got the kitty in the lap. That is, I understand the feeling. It's like I have been chosen.
Hello.
Oh no. Oh, Alastor is seeing the opportunity.
Was that any way to act after picking a fight with all of heaven and dooming everyone you love?
Okay, man, you don't need to...
Asshole.
Wow.
Who's joking?
Jesus, Alastor.
I'm just as bad as the cruelest overlord in
No,
hell.
you're not.
Maybe worse.
What? Yeah, he is definitely seeing Charlie at this low point as an opportunity. He is enjoying seeing her struggle like this. He's just kicking his legs back and forth on the bed. No, honey, you are not as bad as the worst overlords in hell. Guess why? Because you care and you're trying to do right. The overlords in hell don't necessarily care about the souls that they're in control of.
Just because you see a smile, don't think you know what's going on underneath. A smile
Ain't that
is
the
a
truth?
valuable tool, my dear, and ensures that no matter what comes your way, you're the one in control.
Yep, that's why he smiles.
The person I trust most has been lying to me for years. Heaven refuses to listen.
Oh, look at his grin in the shadow. He's about to make an offer. Yep.
I know something you don't know.
Oh no. Dangling the carrot.
You and your little band of misfits might stand more of a chance than you think.
Let's talk about the angel that was killed.
I'll do anything.
No, don't say anything. Nope.
Let's make a deal.
No! That's what he's been waiting for. This is the opportunity.
Your soul?
Yeah.
No.
Wow! He does want her soul. He does. But he knows that she's not going to agree to that. At least not yet.
All I need from you is one itty-bitty favor.
Itty-bitty, huh?
One favor at a time of my choosing where you harm no one. In return, I tell you what I know. Do we have a deal?
Oh, yeah! No! No, Charlie! What have you done? Her demon form came out, too. You needed to put more conditions on that rule, not just not to hurt other people. I love how the little goat boys were like, hell no! Yeah, you shall listen to Razzle and Dazzle there. They knew that this guy was up to no good. No good. Okay, and Alastor changed quite a bit. Green stitches on his mouth. Okay. And around one arm. Like a creepy voodoo doll. I always thought that he smiles on purpose, right? You know, because it's a control thing. The fact that he has stitches all around his smiling mouth, as if he couldn't stop smiling if he wanted to, is interesting. I'm gonna file that little bit of knowledge away for later and see if it comes up again. I don't know, but that's an interesting detail. Wow, and it affected the hotel. Those cracks formed in the hotel.
Carmilla Carmine?
She killed an exorcist in the last extermination. She knows how they can be harmed.
But I didn't even know that was possible.
If you did, would you have told me?
There it is. There it is.
Charlie, can we talk about this?
We can talk later.
Yeah, right now she's mad at you.
They can be killed.
Yeah, that knife lady, Camaro car fight killed one.
Wait, you knew about this?
I told Boss about it months ago.
He what?
What? They say insane shit all the time. How was I supposed to know this one was true?
Bank accounts are a scam created by the shadow government.
See?
See?
But none of you signed up for this. I'm gonna go learn how we can fight back, but when I come home, well, I'll understand if none of you are here.
No. They're not gonna leave. None of them are gonna leave. What did I say about you're worried about an uprising, therefore you keep pushing and abusing and slaughtering the people you're afraid will uprise against you? Tad bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it? Now they're talking about gathering numbers to fight back. Congratulations. You have done this to yourself.
And I tell her everything.
Yes.
My hopes, my dreams, my insecurities, my embarrassing habits, what fucking deodorant I like.
He's really does not care about this info dump. Oh boy. Surprised his eye's not twitching.
Misunderstanding. Wait, where are we?
Cannibal Town.
I like the way the music was kind of like almost like a vinyl record that you have to turn to get it going. The music slowly started up as Charlie was realizing where she was. That was fun. I noticed that when Alastor had intimidated Husker as well, when Husker said, understood, and Alastor said, lovely, and then he went back to his usual cheerful self, the music kind of... They do a lot of interesting things with the background music in this show.
Well, who hasn't thought about eating their first husband? I certainly would have if he didn't taste so bad.
Yeah, Miss Rosie. I gotta admit, I was not expecting this voice for Rosie. Just the way she presents herself. She sounds like Mimsy. Same vibe.
She's much too young for you. Oh, I'm just kidding. I know you're an ace in the hole.
A what now?
An ace in the hole. He's ace. I love that. Oh, what now? She's from before his time, but she understands what his lack of interest means. She's been paying attention to the more modern lingo anyway.
Come in. Come in. Can I offer you something to eat? How about some nice pinky fingers instead?
Scream in the background. Amazing.
The extermination is coming early. It'll be here in a month, and they're coming from my hotel, and my friends.
She's freaking out.
We need your help. Well, your cannibals' help, at least, to fend off the attack. And by the end, they will be able to eat their fill.
I was wondering how they were gonna pay. In my head, I'm like, okay, she's gonna ask for an offer in return, of course. That's how a deal is made. What are they gonna offer her that's going to be worth her sacrificing a bunch of her people? They can eat the angels. Can't say no to angel meat.
Carmine, we need to speak. I know what you did on Extermination Day.
That's gonna get you shot at, child.
Right, you open that door. Hello?
Girl, you better...
You have 2 minutes to convince me not to silence
Yeah, I was
you.
about to say, I don't know if your methods are gonna work in your favor.
You didn't
Damn.
pick the fight, but it's here now. And they aren't gonna stop with us.
That's true.
So you can help us make a stand here together, or you can stand alone tomorrow, and what do you think your chances will be then?
You're out of time.
And she made a point. Oh! Wow, okay.
You'll need to defend better than that.
Okay.
But to get this group into line, you gotta win them over.
How do I?
With sparkle, razzmatazz, and that so appealing moxie.
Hey, she's good at razzmatazz.
It's not like you've ever failed to inspire before.
Well, she's feeling a little uninspired herself right now is the problem. Before, she wholeheartedly believed in her cause. Now, yeah, her faith in herself is a little shaky. And that's probably going to translate into her trying to convince other people. But come on, you got this. With a song! She's good at communicating through song! Razzmatazz, let's go!
So in order to convince any of them, you'll need to convince all of them.
Oh boy.
And there's one in particular.
Susan.
Susan! Why the random Susan? Shout out to all the Susans out there. I don't know why they're coming so hard for the Susan.
Charlie.
Boo! Bring Rosie
Ah, that's Susan.
Susan.
Mediocre! Fuck you, you old bitch!
Okay, we'll be back after.
Ooh, yeah, Charlie is not herself. She does not have the patience. Wow, I didn't expect to have a battle between these two. This woman is literally fighting her with her hands behind her back. Yo!
You want me to teach you how to beat angels? That's what I'm doing.
By beating the shit out of me? I'm not used to fighting with long hair.
By showing you the
she lets her hair down immediately. Like, girl, that's no excuse. And she agreed to teach you how to beat the angels. Take it or leave it. This is gonna be like a sensei moment. The sensei is teaching them by beating the crap out of them, but eventually it's gonna click for the student. All right.
You know I'm an exorcist? How?
You have a giant X over your eye and wield an angelic spear. It's not rocket science. Did you know angels could be harmed?
No.
You can use that to your advantage.
You leave yourself open with every swing.
Exactly.
You fight like someone unafraid of harm. And this is what you'll take advantage of.
Exactly. Because they feel like they're invincible.
Angelic steel isn't common. And those who have it aren't exactly rushing off to test it.
Yeah, no one has been really looking to risk their lives fighting an angel.
My daughters and I were cornered in that last extermination. I tried to buy time for my girls to flee, and well, you don't become an angelic arms dealer without arming yourself first.
Her shoes! Her shoes! Her point shoes! They're angelic! Holy crap! Okay, another thing. I was talking talking about this with a friend. We were trying to figure out why Carmilla and her daughters were outside during the extermination. Because you would think that they would be holed up, like she has a big place. She's a wealthy overlord herself. She probably has a good, secure safe house or underground bunker or something like that where she can go during the extermination. So why was she outside? Why were her kids outside during the extermination in the first place? And a friend of mine suggested, well, maybe wherever they were staying got blown up accidentally somehow in the chaos. Something happened to wherever they were staying and they had to leave. It could even be not from an angel, but from another demon that had, like, cherry bomb, you know, has explosives. Let me know what you guys think. Why do you think Carmilla and her daughters were even outside at that time? You would think they would have been holed up somewhere, like the other overlords, you know? Woo! Oh, the Spanish guitar! Yeah, because that's how she won against the angel. She was fighting to protect. Yeah. Yeah, she's learning.
I know you're thirsting for vengeance, Vaggie, you're out for blood. But you'll only stand a chance if you're...
Yeah, let's go! This is a great team up! I love all the ballet moves and how graceful Carmilla is, too. Oh, there's her wings! Her wings came back! Holy crap! Wait! Her wings came back! How is that possible? Okay, I think Vaggie hit her stride. Let's go! That is so cool. I love that they had a kind of a duet with whatever it takes. You know, they are both protectors, but I love that Carmilla kind of became the teacher, the sensei. That's cool. What a team up.
My girlfriend is an exorcist angel, and she never told me.
Oh, shit!
Oh, yeah.
Quite a secret.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Isn't that silly hotel of yours all about redemption?
Yes?
Perhaps this girl was trying to redeem herself, too. It can be difficult to admit to things you're not proud of.
Yeah.
Words are cheap, but actions, they speak the truth.
I agree, 100%. Her actions have spoken volumes.
Well, how do you normally explain your hotel?
By singing. But that never works.
It will work here.
I was about to say, she literally said, like, pizzazz, razzle dazzle, let's go.
Save the people of your city. By God, you mean use my teeth to rip flesh apart? That's a start. And feast on all the angels you can eat.
I was about to say, that got him excited. Alastor knows how to, what they're actually, well, get them going.
Well, that's a little violent, can we tone it?
Girl, it's gonna be violent. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's gonna be violent. We're going to kill angels. Is there a cannibal dog? Wait, was that a pig poodle? What is that doing down here?
Oh, Lord.
Well, hopefully they didn't go after Vaggie.
I can be ready for this. I can be the marshal leading the parade.
Yeah, with the heart and stomach of a king, let's go!
She's filled with potential that I could guide. I concur.
Uh-huh, yeah, that he could guide, he could control. Yeah, we know.
I really hope that I'm ready for this.
I mean, you're not. You never will be, but you have to be.
Charlie,
Hold that thought. I got you a souvenir from
A shrunken
Cannibal
head? I know Vaggie probably does not like shrunken heads, but the fact that her girlfriend thought to get her a souvenir just like broke her heart. Like, that was really sweet.
The wings are new. They look nice. Come on, let's go home.
Okay, and see, her wings can disappear.
Oh, let's put some effort into these folks.
Yeah, let's! Everyone's coming together! No one left! That's what I thought. Yep.
You're still here.
They're so proud.
Do you think we're a bunch of pussy?
I just got used to you guys.
I've named all the stains on the carpet. That one's Fred.
It has a face.
We have a lot of work to do.
All right. Serpentious, you're allowed to use the war machine. Woo! Bring the battle! We are getting ready. Okay. Angels versus cannibals. Never saw that coming. So it is interesting how well Alastor and Rosie get along. Like, I knew they got along really well, but it seems like Rosie actually kind of helps Alastor spread his power. Like, she said, oh, there's someone with a lot of land that is at a vulnerable state that you could probably go in and make a deal with and get some of that power for yourself. That's not something I would expect an overlord to let another overlord know about, right? So they definitely work together to kind of boost each other up. That's interesting. That's an interesting dynamic to see. But what kind of favor will he want later? Is it going to be I mean, surely it has something to do with the one that owns his soul. So maybe that favor will be getting Lilith to free him later? I don't know. I got a bad feeling. She can't hurt anyone. Charlie's view of hurting people is pretty broad. I think that includes hurting people, like, emotionally, taking away any of their freedoms. So I doubt she would agree to do any harm of any kind to anyone. So giving some of her power to Alastor, maybe? Using her influence to get Alastor in the door somewhere in the future? I mean, the future for Alastor could be 100 years from now, or 200. You know, it could be really far in the future when Charlie does have more influence in different places, so she really should have put more conditions on that deal. Okay, but that's gonna do it for this reaction, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!